This is the second episode of our series Inside Parliament, where the Trinamool Congress is going to highlight through facts, through precedents, through figures, how this government over the next 18 days is going to mock and is mocking one of our great institutions, Parliament. And we really want this message not only to go across to everyone in India, and I hope we can translate this in many other languages, but we also want the media and the people of countries who really believe in democracy, countries in Asia, countries in Europe, countries in South America, North America, Australia, Africa, everywhere. We want the people in those countries, we want the media in those countries to please hear us out as we share with you how day by day Indian democracy is being mocked at in both houses of Parliament. Let me begin by giving you one example today on Question Hour. Question Hour is the only time in Parliament where members of the opposition, like the Trinamool Congress, we are the second largest opposition party in Parliament, where we can pre-ask questions and the ministers have to give replies standing on the floor of the House. We've been taken away from us. 18 hours of question hour has been removed. In other words, the ministers don't have to stand up and answer any questions. The tough questions on the economy, the tough questions on how states have been deprived of GST, the tough questions on COVID, the tough questions on our neighboring countries, the tough questions on a variety of subjects, on price rise, the price of potatoes. They don't have to answer anything. Now, I've got some facts here. This is not rhetoric. From 1952, has Question Hour ever been cancelled in Parliament? Yes, it has. But those are only for short sessions, a short special 2-day session. 1961 for the Orissa budget, there was a short 2-day session or 3-day session for the Orissa budget, 1961. There were similar short sessions in 1977, approval of President's rule in Tamil Nadu and Nagaland. But again, these are short sessions. Then there are other such examples. For example, there's an example in 1976. Okay, but for a regular session of Parliament, this has only happened once before. By regular, I mean a regular session, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a monsoon session, a budget session, a winter session. Never happened before. Of course, China was the exception, even emergency 1975. But where are we? This is a dubious record, cancelling question hour and depriving opposition MPs to ask direct questions to the ministers. 41st session, 1962, Chinese aggression. That was the only time question hour, that was for the Chinese aggression, question hour was stopped. This is a dubious record set up by this government. Now they need to pass a resolution in Parliament unanimously agreeing that question hour should be cancelled. No, the All India Trinamool Congress will never allow this to happen. So what we will do is we have moved an amendment. Doesn't matter, we have 1 vote, 13 votes, 30 votes. We will not allow this to be passed unanimously because it must be on record that all opposition parties did not agree to this autocratic suggestion of removing question hour. Please join us. We'll try and put out these episodes at least once a day, sometimes twice a day, to share with you how this great institution called Parliament, which is just about 1 kilometer away from where, half a kilometer away from where we are shooting these episodes, how Parliament is being mocked at. We will keep fighting the good fight. Thanks for watching. Join us again. Namaskar. Jai Hind. Jai Bangla.